going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. The NBA on 2K Sports, the beautiful Sunday afternoon. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Orlando. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, Atlanta, right behind them, just one spot down.
And right now for the Hawks, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Shai. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. Then it's Okongwu, and Gay is in at the 4 spot. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And Stan, coming into tonight, both of these teams are struggling to stay healthy. You can really feel for them and how they've had to navigate this.
Yeah, Kevin, it's difficult. Look, you hear the term all the time, next man up. That all depends on who you're replacing. The great players in this league, there's no next man up at their level. For the short term, you can get by, but in the long term, while others may have a chance to step up and make a name for themselves, from a team standpoint, it's going to be tough.
It is challenging for sure.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Caro outside. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. We hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here is Young after the miss from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Shai missing. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Indiana Pistons.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
That free throw good from Young. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Wagner outside. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Banchero, a screen for Joseph. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Pass to Daniel. Carter against Okongwu. Unloads. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Okongwu.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. The three-pointer off the mark. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers. Down low, here's Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
The court is your height squad. It's time for T-shirts.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Van Carroll looking around. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
That free throw, good from Banchero. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
Both free throws, good from Banchero. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Daniels with it, defended now by Wagner. Daniels kicks to Young. Pass to Okongwu. And Wagner over to help. Rizachet with it. Young outside. The shake. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Joseph finds Banchero. Outside, Joseph. Banchero is screened for Joseph. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young pass to Okongwu. Now Daniels. From downtown, they get the rebound. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Wagner against Young, and it's Wagner missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Okongwu with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. And Okongwu slams it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Still yet to score. To the paint. Here's Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Pass to Rizachet. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Young for 3. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Joseph against Young. Banchero outside. Here's Carter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Carter's got his second bucket.
You love the confidence. Carter Jr. knows how effective he can be off the catch.
Pass to Daniels. Ricochet in the corner. There's the pick. At the teardrop, Banchero grabs the board. Orlando, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Young from outside does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Both free throws good from Banchero. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Joseph. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the top offensive squad since the All-Star break. In the third spot, the Hawks.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Up top, Wagner. No scoring in this one. That one misses. The Hawks trail by 6. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And he knocks down the first one. And Stan, after a few down years, the magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Anthony against LeVert. Man with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. LeVert kicks to Okongwu. With the drive, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Now here's LeVert, coming off 31 points last game. Okongwu, the pass to Niang. On the money from 12 feet away. Niang's got his second basket. Magic leading by 4. Steps back. Here's Anthony. Sinks the 15-footer.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Anthony against LeVert. Screen by Niang. LeVert kicks to Niang. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Niang's got 7.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Wagner finds Anthony. Comes up empty down low. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3, coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
So it's Orlando now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Wagner, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 2.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets 1 to go.
Pass to Man. Here's Okongwu. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Black in the post, defended by Man. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For the Hawks, Arlo's checked in, and it's Rizichet in for Terrence Mann. Atlanta's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Pass to LeVert. And the shot goes in. LeVert's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And the gracefulness with which LeVert shoots the basketball. He makes that tricky floater look easy.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony's shot is off. LeVert against Anthony. And here's LeVert over Anthony. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Atlanta's shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. They've got Cole Anthony, also Black out there, and it's De Silva in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Banchero. Black, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. Here's De Silva. 6 on the shot clock. Back the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Niang. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And Riza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
For Atlanta, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
First free throw is good. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Here's Riza Shea. And the dunk by Riza Shea.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Black, following the bucket by the Hawks. Banchero with the screen. Black, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. Here's the screen to the inside. Here's Barlow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And all-around threat. LeVert is skilled at sizing up defenses and exploiting them in that pick and roll.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Chance to check out numbers for Black, how his last 10 games have gone. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style. Here's Niang. He had 16 points in the win against Philadelphia. Here's Barlow, driving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we know about the Eurostep, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here are the Magic now. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Banchero kicks to Black. Pass to De Silva. And here's Banchero. Shoots it. Barlow grabs the rebound. LeVert with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Krejci. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
That one is off. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Corey Joseph comes in for Anthony. Mann's checked in for the Hawks. So he comes up empty, missing both. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Black dishes to Carter. Banchero outside. Count it. Banchero's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Here's LeVert. And he drops it in from the low post. LeVert's got his second basket of the game. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Black the pass to Banchero. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting very healthy, 6 for 9. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Barlow. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now Joseph, he's got 5. Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Screen by Niang. Now here's LeVert. Tight defense on him. And Niang now top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Barlow's got 7.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Banchero kicks to Carter. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. The Hawks leading. To the middle. It's stolen by Carter. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Pass to Bitadze. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Magic, Franz Wagner comes in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Black. And the Hawks with possession here. They trail by 1. Screen by Niang. LeVert against Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is just so enthusiastic. He keeps raising the energy he's bringing to the offensive end.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
Well, I like that assessment. That's good from Wagner. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Both free throws good from Wagner. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Buries it down low. Wagner's got 4 this quarter.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pass to Gay. Young is double. It's deflected. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. All alone. The big dunk at the end of the break.
What quickness from Caldwell Pope in transition. He snatches the ball and just takes off.
In the corner, Daniels. Here's Gay. He's covered by Banchero. There's a good screen. Here's LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And 1 on Caldwell Pope.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. Bitadze's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Rizachet checked in. And so he hits both. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Bitadze. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Second team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The line for the Magic, Goga Bitadze, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Dyson Daniels checked in for the Hawks. He's off on the second.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Here is Daniels. His last outing, he had 8 points. Okongwu with a screen on Joseph. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Daniels.
Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Wagner passes to Carter. Ball's knocked loose. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's Risacher missing. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. 3-point lead. Pass to Bitadze. Now here is Carter. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Misses the 3. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Daniels. Okongwu's now got 6.
Daniels using that vision.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Joseph, the pass to Bitadze. Now, here's Wagner. He's tightly guarded. Risacher with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Wagner left side. Pass to Bitadze. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter sets the pick for Joseph. Over Risacher. And it's Risacher with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Carter comes in with the double team. Wagner against Young. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Bitadze the pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Wagner. Joseph looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Inside to stop the drought. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Risacher with it. He's defended by Wagner. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, guys, what I love about Young is you cannot break his will. Great mental and emotional toughness.
And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. On defense, Orlando. Joseph against Young. Joseph, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Daniels, and he dunks it down.
A skilled defender. You got to be careful around Daniels, or he will make you pay for it.
And Wagner drives in, and yes, it's good. Wagner's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
To the middle. Here's Reza Shea. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Reza Shea's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Joseph kicks to Carter. Pass to Wagner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, you know Wagner is an aggressive scorer, someone who challenges the defense and makes them foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And he's good on the second.
Well, guys, from day one in this league, Wagner has been an exceptional free throw shooter.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Here's Gay. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Here's Joseph. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle way in this one. Hawks on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes. And guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You take a look at Orlando. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. You're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a one-point game. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then there's Rizashea. And Gay is in at the force line. The Magic shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Wagner passes to Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Magic.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to Rizashea. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rizashea's got 13. Rizashea has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc so far. And Joseph kicks to Carter. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Joseph. Young drives in. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Gay. Off target from three-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Joseph against Young. Joseph the pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Off target from outside.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Okongwu with a screen on Carter. To the paint. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Young is so good in that pick and roll. He knows what the defense is going to do and then just sets up his team.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 24, and it's blocked. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Joseph. And that one's good. Daniels has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Caldwell Pope outside. Down low, here's Banchero. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Now, here's Wagner. D right on him. Pass to Banchero. And Carter has it in the corner. It's good. Carter's got 8.
Using his height well. Nice work by Carter Jr. right there.
Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the 3. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
And here is Joseph, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. And Joseph kicks to Banchero. Carter outside, pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Rizachet. He's defended by Wagner. Banchero against Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. And it's off from three-point range. The Magic trail by 6. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Joseph. Banchero, a screen on Young. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. Pass to Rizachet. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 7. Caldwell Pope outside. A 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Rizachet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Caldwell Pope outside. Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Banchero. Joseph sets a screen for Banchero. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Here's Young. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Pass to Rizachet. Drills it from outside. Rizachet's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Banchero outside. Takes it inside, and it's blocked out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Black's checked in for the Magic. Banchero, right side. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rizachet. To the middle. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Wagner. 11 points in the game. Inside, here's Joseph. And he makes good on the layup. Joseph's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Hawks making a switch here. And checked in. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. In the third spot, the Hawks.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And here's LeVert. He's got 6. There's a screen. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Carter against Okongwu. Banchero, right side. 4 on the clock. From 15 feet away, got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Atlanta leading by 5. Now LeVert. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And checking out some numbers for Monkel. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's right around 29 points a night, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
He misses the free throw. So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter, and Isaac subbed in for Banchero. George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The Magic trail by 5. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Now here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Okongwu finds LeVert. Takes a step back. Man. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Joseph. That one falls. Joseph's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
LeVert the pass to Krejci. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Okongwu. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside, Joseph. Driving the lane. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. And Isaac comes to help. Niang kicks to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Here's Mann. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Hawks. 5 on the clock. Joseph up top. LeVert defending. Shot by Joseph. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to LeVert. Down low. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by LeVert. LeVert's got 4 assists in the game. The Magic trail by 7. Wagner outside. Pulls it up. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 11. Looking to end the run. And it's sent back by Okongwu. The 3 from Joseph. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Mann passes to LeVert. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. This one for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Isaac. That one good for 2. Isaac's got 4 this quarter.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
And Isaac comes to help. Here's Krejci. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Joseph, the pass to Black. Here's Wagner. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Paolo Banchero. Black is out there with Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. That's is out there for Orlando.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's Mann. Screen by Niang. No one covering. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Man passes to LeVert. Screen by Niang. LeVert kicks to Niang. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Black. Pass to Anthony. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. LeVert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And the basket by Krejci.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 33.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Barlow. Pass to Niang. From outside the arc. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 6 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now, here's Banchero. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A big-time scorer, Banchero, with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
Paolo Banchero taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Joseph, he's checked in for Orlando. And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
All right, fans.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Man with it. Oh, LeVert in position.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Atlanta, Caris LeVert, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Young's checked in for Atlanta. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Magic trail by 8. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Joseph the pass to Banchero. He takes it in. The 6-footer's good. Banchero's got 38 points.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Young from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vitate's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Banchero missing. Man with it. Working on Black. Here's Young. It's deflected. Here's Black. Defended by Man. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Black. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
The Hawks leading by 3. Screen by Young. And here's Daniels. Inside. Up and in on the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Young finds LeVert. Here's Gay. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Gay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Black.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Rizichet, he's checked in for Karis LeVert.
Third team foul. At the line for 1.
Behind the lane.
Black.
One shot.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Here's Rizichet. Oh, good with the triple. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 42 in the game.
And he's made 7 of his last 8 shots. That is the definition of clutch.
Rizichet in the corner. Pass to Gay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Here's Black. Carter right side. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the clock. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Magic lead by 2.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's 3. Total confidence.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Black. Caldwell-Pope outside. To the paint, here's Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Rizichet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. On offense, here the Magic. They're on an 18-7 run. Banchero. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Orlando's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Banchero outside. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Plays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 46 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Rizichet. Young taking his time here. Now, here's Okongwu. Here's Rizichet. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rizichet has got 14 points here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
To the inside. And finished off by Carter.
Oh, Carter Jr. bringing the thunder.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Young. To tie it up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Joseph, the pass to Wagner. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. He's covered by Daniels. Rebound by the Hawks. Young with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. They now take the lead. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Banchero is screened for Caldwell-Pope. And finished off by Banchero.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
The Hawks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Gay. He's covered by Banchero.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Joseph, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Banchero inside. That shot, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Caldwell-Pope. To the middle. Pope loose. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Rizachet. Young outside. Pass to Rizachet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the three. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trail by 3. Here's Joseph, defended by Young. Now Daniels. Pass to Young. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Banchero left side to the inside. Okongwu against Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero kicks to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. It's Young on the wing. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, with the ball in Young's hands, good things usually happen for this offense.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Magic fans, it's time to get loud for the full for the 407.
.54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. And another one falls.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Gay. Banchero brings the double team. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's Orlando's ball. Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Carter the best to Wagner. Inside, it's intercepted, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Wagner, second personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Daniels, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Orlando. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And what's their best move at this point?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Give it up again for the 407's next team.
And a miss there off the inbound. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
5th team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Bancaro, that's good. 6 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
4th personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young at the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Here's Joseph. Caldwell Pope for 3. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Zachary Rizachet.